So my presentation started and kind of now really ends with more good days and how CAE Labs are delivering many more good days for customers and how we get really excited about doing that. And it's with kind of real pleasure I introduce Aidan from Co-op, who are one of CAE's leading customers in the innovation space. They are also one of the largest enterprise businesses here in the UK that adopted the Meraki platform way back in 2013. And really pioneering in how they've used the powerful Meraki platform, really from not just a business transformation perspective, but also to generate new revenue streams, which has been really exciting to watch and see over the years. Over to you, Aidan.
Thanks, Ali. Yep, for those that perhaps aren't aware what the Co-op is, we're a large retail outlet, 2,600 retail stores, 1,000 funeral care sites, and we predominantly use Meraki throughout those locations. I think really when Ali and Rob asked me perhaps to just have a chat on here about our experience, I've been thinking about it, and I could perhaps jump into specifics, but really what I'd like to do is just go back to Rob. I think was it 2018 we needed to refresh the rather frail retail estate. 2018, and what came out there was that there's a lot of people, a lot of what I would call box shifters. They come along, yeah, we'll put Cisco in, we'll put Juniper in, we'll put whatever in, Fortinet in, and they set the network up and it would work and it'd be great. But what really, and they were pretty vanilla, but what stood out about CAE was it wasn't actually about the network. Yeah, they're going to come along, they're going to put some boxes in, but they really came with the angle of, look, we're going to give you the foundations, a platform here where you can start to gain all this very knowledgeable data that's hidden within the network so that you can use that to drive cost, simplistically cost savings, new business ideas, opportunities, even in areas that we didn't even realize are opportunities. I mean, because that really shone through, we went for CAE, and from memory, it was a dramatic 12 months, very successful, and we were able to roll out to about 2,800 sites, 20,000 networks. And we would definitely have not been able to achieve that with a lot of other vendors' products. Ali, in particular, saw this as a great opportunity to maximize Meraki's API, and we were able to harness that through, what do we call that one, Ali? Provisioning tool, don't we? CAE provisioning tool.
Yeah. Also known as Nucleus.
Oh, Nucleus. Sorry, that's the new posh name for it. But Ali was able to basically, literally, thousands and maybe thousands of hours worth of manually configuring, getting engineers to all the 2,800 sites. And he was able to basically circumvent all that through a application that pre-provisioned and configured all our networks. So we didn't need the skills at every store. We quite literally did. Sent the box, sent it to the store, and this is where the engineer had to plug it in. And it was a bit of an eye-opener for us. Spares was like, I'll just go let the cat out. Get out. It was a bit of an eye-opener, this, because I thought, wow, this ain't just a network. This is more than that. But it also became apparent that the majority of our partners at the time couldn't deliver. They needed the skill set, they needed the intelligence, they needed the desire to really harness these new opportunities. So fast forward a number of years, we've opened stores. The main network team, we don't even get involved now with opening new stores because of the simplicity of the provisioning tool. People without networking skill sets can deploy the network required for a new store. Whether, being totally honest, we put stores in the middle of fields for big festivals, you don't get involved. So I know you may have heard of Glastonbury, quite a popular festival in the UK. We open a store in the middle of the field, we don't get involved. The provisioning tool does it all. So yeah, maybe I should be worrying about my job.
Not at all. Not at all.
But just, I know I've only got a minute or two left, but just moving on, it was a real eye opener that what a mature product with a very mature, heavily invested, heavily developed, forward-thinking company and API could really give to us. So we then moved on to a number of other developments. One was the DNA Assure. Am I right, Ali? We were a big driver in developing that solution with you from memory.
Yeah, co-innovated it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so we helped co-innovate the DNA Assure, and I think I have the right in saying, Ali, that I am the first person that actually accidentally deleted a network, which we won't tell anyone about.
It does happen. I think it shows that it does happen.
I did phone Ali up and say, hey, we've got a chance now to prove that it works, so here's your chance. And thankfully, literally within 10 minutes, he had my network back up and running. And I thought, wow. So we built DNA Assure, and with me moving more into an architectural role, I really want to harness the power of the API for integrating into membership. A whole host of possibilities, and it's actually, I know I'm probably running out of time, but
it's more time.
Very simplistically, it's now up to your creativity, and oddly enough, Meraki have given us the tools to out-develop them, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
In that we need something tailored and bespoke, and we know Meraki will give it to us, but they've got all these hoops to jump through, all these developments, all these other customers to look after. We've got an intelligent partner that will allow us to use those tools and, in effect, get us there quicker than we currently are.
Thank you, Aidan. Thank you. We really appreciate you coming on. And I think, what we wanted to do there was, again, rather than us pitching, and I appreciate you guys have been spoken to a lot in the last hour, was actually get a customer to come on and testify and qualify what we've been telling you. And just before we wrap up, look, there's a lot to take in. We've got 4 components that, we would love to speak to you more about. So, please feel free to scan the QR code to find out specifically how we can help you on your existing or future Meraki journey.